Must dance. I must dance to start the show. Why would I not? It's a beautiful Thursday somewhere, and welcome to Pro Wrestling Potluck, the live weekly wrestling mixtape that I host every Thursday night. Who am I? Hello, hello. My name is Scotland Green. We got a hot one tonight. You know how I know it's going to be good? During the intro, I noticed that the microphone wasn't plugged in. If I was off my game, I wouldn't have noticed it. I am on my game tonight, folks. Look at this. We're starting off right. The brand new Mountain Dew. Look how beautiful this can is. I'm going straight from the can tonight, folks. Welcome, welcome. The chat already in effect. The chat was in effect during the dang pre-show. They were doing the damn thing. We got all my rowdy friends are in the chat. Won't you join them? Won't you be a rowdy friend to me? We got a good one tonight. We are closing in on the end of the United States of Wrestling. I know it sounds crazy, but we are. We'll be catching up with that. We got 2 sessions of voting. You have to vote. You gotta vote. Your vote matters. This is the only time in American history your vote matters. We're also doing the Wheel of Squashes, and by God, we are starting out that way. Yes, I have. I was off work today. You know. Normally I shovel shit at the crap factory. Off today, so I have not been on my phone. I saw a little bit of the news at the very end of my day, and I said, "Oh, we'll worry about that later. It's potluck time on planet Earth." So let's start it off right. And what does that mean? What does it mean to start it off right in the world of potluck? It means this. The Wheel of Squashes, it's back. Look at all these squash matches. These are viewer-submitted squash matches and some that I dug up myself with my golden shovel. All right. Let's do the deal. Let's spin the wheel. I swear to God, only Monty Hall knows how I feel. Let's get this wheel spinning, baby. All right. There it goes. A little slow, a little weird spin there. Long spin. A little long, makes me think I'm losing my mind. Vader, Bruiser Brody, Doom, Quake, Earthquake, Kamala, Rick Rude? When will it stop? It stops on Rick Rude. Stops on Rick Rude. Or does it? Or does it? Look at this thing creeping. Oh my God. It's creeping all the way through Rude. It's Sid. It's Sid. I can't believe it. Can you believe it? I really thought it was... wow. Oh my God. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it, folks. So that is already ready to go. Yep. Bum, 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 bum. All right, well, I can't believe it. Sid, who is Arkansas's top wrestler, shout out to Ghost of Burt Prentice, who, let me be serious before we get to this Sid match. Ghost of Burt Prentice, and tell me if I'm wrong, once called in and gave me advice when we were talking about the Coca-Cola Freestyle machine, and I know the purists say all the flavors get mixed up, and Ghost of Burt Prentice said, you fill up a cup and you dump it, and then you start getting the flavor you want. And it changed my life. You know me, I abuse the Coca-Cola Freestyle machine. Now, do I do a full cup and dump? No, but I do about a third of a cup and dump, and then I get the flavor I like. Ghost of Burt Prentice, saving my life. All right. And look, oh God, why would the devil do this to me? On a Thursday? Devil? Devil! Let me fix something real quick. Thank you, Devil. All right. It's fine. Nothing. There's nothing wrong.
Saturday night on the Superstation is brought to you by 10-10-3.
Here is our Sid
Dial it now
squash.
and save 50% on
Turn
calls
it down
over
just
10
a
minutes.
frog's hair. All right.
It's next Saturday night. It's August the 14th. It's Road Wild 99, sponsored by American
99. We're near the end.
And it's a one-on-one
Where's Tom?
confrontation between the boss of World Championship Wrestling, Sting, and the psychotic monster, Sid Vicious. There's only one way to see Road Wild 99. It's live on pay-per-view.
There he is. There's Tom. I see WCW, and you know what I do? I'm Pavlov's Scott. I see WCW. I start plugging Not That Tom Green. You check him out every Tuesday night. If you like WCW, or if you like to laugh with a knowledgeable, great person, you follow Tom, Not That Tom Green, across all platforms. And looky here, we got Parka coming in.
His words, the Millennium Man, Sid Vicious.
Well, I'll tell you what, there are big guys that come along.
Fanzine, you summed it up. Said, glad everyone has come back around on Sid ruling. Now, I was a teenage smart, and I fell off the Sid. I liked Sid as a child, and then I turned into someone that only liked the juniors and cruiserweights, a real snob. And then I loop back around, and it's like, you know what? Sometimes the big yelling guys are great as well, and there's room for all, as we find every Thursday night. Getting Melt never fell off the Sid train. I admit I fell off. I was a snob. I'm a snob now, but I'm a different kind of snob. I'm a open-minded snob. Now here he is, Sid, Arkansas's finest. Find him on our map.
Despite the fact that they were on the same side.
Jealousy comes into play.
We got Dusty and TNA on commentary.
Comes into play. Kevin Nash, Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Ooh. It's like, am I a smark now? I think I'm like a tired smark. I'm the tired smark. Big drop kick from Parka does nothing to Sid.
That's why I know in my heart this one is big.
Parka off the top rope, and he just jumped right into the choke slam attempt here.
No match audio. Maybe I gotta turn it up.
He takes him up, and drives him down to the canvas with authority. He is, in his own words, the man that will lead professional wrestling into the millennium.
All right. Can you hear me too? Am I louder than today? That's all I want. Retired Smark. I'm writing down open-minded Smark and retired Smark. I think retired Smark is better.
You can count to 1,000,000, referee Billy Silverman.
Oh yeah, it's only in the left. Whoa, just like that. Now that's a squash. While I'm running my mouth and writing down baloney, and worrying about the left channel and the right channel, Sid has pinned Parka, LA Park, to you 2025 people. Yeah, the vest stays on during my squashes. He spends longer talking shit than working the match. God bless. Sip a Mountain Dew. The vest stays on for episode title, you betcha. We're starting off strong tonight. ATL Bloodfeast asked, how old was he here? That was the main event of the show. That was the main event.
And WCW superstar Sting shows us his stuff. All next.
Sting, WCW, who am I? Tom Green all of a sudden?
You know, this guy almost looks like the Mask in Scream 3 there, but that's Sting, one of the all-time most popular wrestlers.
Now, Regis and Kathie Lee had WWF wrestlers for a long time. I have no knowledge of WCW having anything to do with Regis and Kathie Lee, but here we are. Looks like Sting is about to come out.
Oh, I have. I mean, I really loved it years ago.
Regis and Kathie Lee deep cuts.
Yes, it was him.
Yeah.
67th Street Sam.
Yeah, my new short, Why
66th
Gelman
Street in that
Rules.
vendor's, kiosk.
And God knows what magazines he's reading, you know?
Sid was 38 when he squashed La Parka. That sounds like the beginning of a Mountain Goats
Millions
song.
of fans know our next guest as World Championship Wrestling superstar Sting, but he's more than just a pretty face and a great body. He's
Make
also
sure to
an
show
actor.
him beating up
His
Bret
latest
Hart.
flick is a TNT movie called Shutter Speed. So here's Steve Sting Borden.
There you go. Tom, dropping knowledge on our heads. Regis and Kathie Lee jumped to WCW for a few years. Started bringing WWF wrestlers back
It's an unusual
This is the only
one.
place I can
around
grow hair on my
2000.
face.
It is an unusual one, you know?
Well, I'm an unusual guy.
Sure are. Look at this face.
Yeah, I'll let you show them the...
Were you a difficult
shot there.
child? Were you a sweet child?
What makes you think that?
I just want to know because I have children. I want to know what they're going to grow up to
Steve,
be.
Steve Borden looks like he's doing
Actually,
an
no, I was
episode of
very, very
Wings.
shy.
Were you?
Yeah, and reserved.
Is there a
I mean,
wrestling
too
episode
shy.
of Wings? Where's my bounty
Well, you know
screen?
what? I put this mask on and it helps
It
a
just
lot.
helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. You can be anybody you want behind that mask, right?
That's right.
But weren't you a blonde at one time?
Yeah, I had a blonde, flat top haircut. Oh, you got
Yeah, a little
Sting
like,
and Sting right there. This was my look for 10 years.
Who was that football player?
Brian Bosworth. And
Yeah.
he
That's right.
wrote about me in his autobiography,
Did
too.
he say
yeah.
you copied his look?
He did. He said that he should have a
No
piece of the
shit.
gate
Yeah.
in all of my events, but I was the first to have the haircut. So.
Yeah.
Wow, tell him,
In this
Sting.
particular picture, you know, I'm sure you've heard it many times. There's the great singer Sting, and then there's the great wrestler Sting. So people ever confuse you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
You've been to the NAPTI convention.
Yeah,
Well,
sure.
Yeah.
Sting ends up
And
in the
here's a
wrong
picture of
arena.
the two of you together.
Yeah, that's the
We
blonde
want
flat top
Sting.
haircut.
That's what
We
you
want
look like. Well, why
Sting.
change into
They
a
hand him a
brunette at this
guitar.
point?
What?
Well, brunette is my natural color. No, I just wanted a change. I was looking for a change.
Yeah.
All right,
Regis
I got
made
Kathie
it to
with
our
that.
Rad to Sad list of kings
Well, you
because
changed pretty
Regis
good.
means king.
Not bad at all. So anyway, you always wanted to
Regis,
wrestle when you
one
were
of
a
the
kid?
top WrestleMania
Actually,
celebrities
no,
in the Rad to
I
Sad
didn't
list.
know any wrestlers living in Southern California. I knew the name Hulk Hogan, and that's it.
Is that right?
Yeah, I didn't know anybody. And I had this health club in Southern California, and somebody came in one day and said, "Hey, you'd be perfect." And I said, "I don't want to do that stuff." Long story short, I ended up doing it.
Yeah.
So.
They made you an offer you couldn't refuse, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I saw these arenas packed out, and I saw Hulk Hogan finally, and I got to see him wrestle, and all these guys, and I mean, I think it was a sports arena in Los Angeles, and there must have been, I don't know, 20,000 people
Sure.
just going crazy.
And did you wrestle the Hulk ever?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
many times.
Oh, yeah.
I think the
Big
biggest
letdown.
pay-per-view record is Hogan and Sting in 1998, I think. Starrcade '98.
Now, have you ever been badly hurt? I see a scar, a pretty big scar right there.
Scars.
Yeah, like Arsenio Hall. Arsenio Hall and Regis are
I had this
wonderful
lady,
celebrities.
reconstructed,
Yeah, you took it slammed down like that.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people say, is it real or is it fake? And I said, well, it's entertainment. And well, I remember the time you got hit with a chair and you did this and you did. I said, why'd you ask then? You know.
Yeah.
So no,
Lately
it's
the-
very physical. So.
Lately, the
That was the worst facial hair. Have we done Rad to Sad facial hair yet?
Tragedies too. I mean, but
Rad to Sad facial hair. Look at this.
One time, the other night, I saw somebody with a garbage can.
Oh yeah, it's you know what?
are there
Anything
any
goes.
rules?
There are none.
Yeah.
There are none. The referee seems to be doing this all the time.
Yeah, right. And there you are, you know, on the other side behind him or something, doing whatever you're doing.
Getting creamed. Yeah.
Well, we got to go to commercial, but I'd love to hear him howl before we do that, Reach.
Yeah,
I understand
howl.
your
Howl
was
for
quite-
us, Sting.
quite Amazing.
Is this before or after the commercial break?
Right now, we want to
Anytime
howl.
you want, precious.
That's it. And we'll be right back in a moment.
The howl. All right.
The sign outside the Von Braun Civic Center will read like this, Thursday the 21st. And inside, Channel 54 welcomes Glow, the gorgeous ladies of wrestling. The Glow Girls make the male wrestlers look like a bunch of stiffs in boxer shorts.
I crush my feet
A bunch of stiffs in boxer shorts. The loaded sentence.
Ladies of wrestling. Hey, you can't do that.
Come see Beautiful Women at War, Thursday the 21st of the VBCC.
Beautiful
from
women at
54.
war.
Southwest Championship Wrestling t-shirts with pictures of your favorite stars on the front, such as the Cowboy, Scott Casey, Polish Power, Ivan Putski, Mr. Piledriver, Bob Sweetan, Steve Regal, Tully Blanchard, Adrian Adonis, Rick Morton, Ken Lucas, and other stars shown on our program. Available in sizes medium, small, large, extra large, $10 each. Hooded and unhooded sweatshirts are available with the little wrestling babies. Our official seal on the front. Sizes small, medium, large,
Beautiful Women at War for episode title.
Beautiful pictures are available of all our stars. Also black and white, 8x10, ready for framing, $2 each. Be sure and state the name of the wrestler you wish. Official Southwest Championship Wrestling programs are available for $2 each. Read about all the stars you see every week here on our TV program. Send a certified check or money order.
What if the $8 seats were the best
Wrestling,
ones?
Post Office Box 12884, San Antonio, Texas, zip code 782120884. All prices include tax, postage, and handling. Please allow 4 to 6 weeks for delivery.
All right, here we go. It's Rey Mysterio and his goddamn Spider-Man gear, the legendary Spider-Man gear. This is the War promotion in Japan. There you go. He's coming out to Metallica and he's getting us in trouble. And I didn't Frito twist it. Now, do I need to Frito twist this as the light hits the disco ball? Mr. Piledriver. I guess we need to get some Mr. Piledriver on the show. There he is with the goddamn J Crown and the mini little boy Ultimo Dragon. It's Ultimo Dragon! Is Ultimo Dragon one of the coolest wrestlers of all time? Yeah! No Mr. Piledriver. Next week's guest, Mr. Piledriver. Oops. Yeah. It's like other people held the J Cup and the J Crown, but nobody looked as rad as Ultimo Dragon. Oh wow, he's Buck Zumoff bad. Well then, never mind. Jeez, I didn't realize. Mr. Piledriver. Great name, bad dude. That's like 100 pounds of belts. Oh, great. Oh, great.
60分一本勝負を行います。赤コーナー挑戦者159パウンドレイ・ミステリオ・テリー・アーン
All Ray covered in webbing.
青コーナーチャンピオン194パウンドウルティモドラゴン
Ultimo Dragon in the orange gear. Soon we will vote. Our first wave of voting will come soon. I swear to God.
超4次元殺法対決には8本のベルトがかかっています。ジュニア8冠戦チャンピオンは
Alright, they
もちろん
lock
我ら
up.
ウルティモドラゴン、そしてチャレンジャ
Two
ー
now
が
legendary
ジュ
juniors.
ニアの一戦です。ウルティモドラゴンがその数々のベルトを両国に詰めかけたお客さんに対して高々と掲げているその最中もずっと両膝と両手をついてレイ・ミステリオ・ジュニアウルティモドラゴンを見つめておりました。
Ray escapes. Not even a one count. There you go. Standoff time.
WCW でね、今年2回試合してるんですよ。
はい。
7月の終わりだったですかね。はい。レイ・ミステリオ・ジュニアが持ってます WCW のクルーザー級のベルトにドラゴンが挑戦して、
Big chop from Ultimo knee lift time.
それから11月にドラゴンが8冠のうち WWF を除いた7冠の防衛戦を WCW でやりまして防衛してますね。WCW だったんで WWF のベルトはダメだということでね。
This is my shit right here. No food on the plate there for Ray La Maestro. Two.
危ないところでありました。いやちょっとこうマスクの下の表情が景色板でもありました。レイ・ミステリオ・ジュニア一挙一投足が実に絵になる男という意味ではこのドラゴン以上のものも持ってます。レイ・ミステリオ・ジュニア。
Where's my Ultimo Dragon mask? Sabrina, fetch me my Ultimo mask.
そういうことになりますよね。
メキシコではね、ミステリオ・ジュニアとね、ミステリオ・ジュニアがトリプル A を抜けたんですね。
Flurry of kicks from Ultimo.
なるほど。アメリカと日本だけでこのお二人の絡みが見れると。
とにかく目で追うのも大変。
Chop Spider Ray in the corner.
ましてや大変というこのドラゴンとレイ・ミステリオ・ジュニアの一戦なんですが。
Reversal from Ray.
コーナーに振るミステリオ・ジュニアが飛ぶ。そしてエプロンに軽い体当たりショルダータックルの後トップロープを利用して飛んでそしてフランケンシュタイナーそのままエプロンから下に転落するかなと思ったがドラゴンが立ち上がった。そしてバックを取ろうとしたらミステリオ・ジュニアがトップロープに腕を絡めた。
Go behind, go behind. Oh, lifts up Ray.
体格では一番上手。
Two.
もういつもはね小柄な。
Yeah, he's got question marks. He's the king of mysteries. He's the king of mysteries, junior.
そしてなんと体重も72キロ
Tilt
と
world
いう
slam.
小兵なんでありますが、しかしその小柄な体を目いっぱい使って
Nathan
もうリン
in
グ
the
をですね
house.
全部自分のものという風に動いて飛んでそして跳ねて回ります。レイ・ミステリオ・ジュニア片指です。カウントが入ります。カウントでこのウルティモドラゴンもですね。
Where's my Ultimo mask? Sabrina, why are you asleep on the printer? It's one of her favorite spots.
そうですね。なんかでも本当宇宙人みたいですね。
Rey Mysterio mystery novel. Who did it?
まあ小柄でありますが完璧な肉体をしています。さあ抱え上げた。そしてバックブリーカーがぐるぐるぐるぐるぐるぐるぐる回った。
Drops Ray down. Ray in trouble.
なかなかねドラゴンもパワーサッポーできますね。
本当ですね。
This is like the Rey Mysterio Jr. that I pictured. Spider-Man Ray. This is what was in one of the video games.
糸を吐き出しまして自分の体全身に巻きつけておりました。こういったマジシャン的なものも見せてくれますが、ゲンシュタイナー投げ捨てそして自分の体をひねりながらという。
Oh, they even mentioned Spider-Man Vagabond.
これもね、実はね、レイ・ミステリオの技なんですよね。肩に乗っかってくるっと半回転してから決めるというね。
Buddy Landell for Tennessee.
しかし、そのまんまちょうどこの反動で自分の体をですね、ロープの反動を利用して立ち上がるかなと思われたんですが、しかし倒れてしまいましたミステリオ・ジュニア。片指でカウントを取りに行ったウルティモドラゴンなんでありますが、カウント2で返されています。
この辺はね WCW に行きますと日本人のマスクマンということでね、悪党扱いを受けてるんですよドラゴンは。そういった中でねこういうラフな技も使ってるんじゃないですかね今みたいな。
Yeah, WCW versus NWA World Tour. Like I feel like that just went hand in hand with the success of WCW. Look at that! One of the best running Power bombs in existence. Just folded Ray up, popped him upside down. My God, that was awesome. Holy shit.
しかしこの表情、そしてこの状態をそのまま受け止めていいもんでしょうか、長田さん。
That was incredible. Holy shit. Is it like Ultimo Dragon and Mike Awesome have the best running power bombs? How is that? These are legitimately two of the best. Two.
かすかに残る意識の中でなんとかそのカウント3を逃れていることにレイ・ミステリオジュニア全身の力を込めたという感じでありますが、しかしここでまあ止めていった。いやこの音です。
Oh, they got spiders on his boots.
レイ・ミステリオジュニア今この状態ではそういった戦法しか彼には残されておりませんで、ドラゴンは強烈な蹴りをお見舞いであります。後ろに回り込んだスリーパーホールド、まるでムンクの叫びのような苦悶の表情に変わっておりますが、レイ・ミステリオジュニアであります。フェイスロックのような感じになりまして、そのまんまコーナーに打ちつけられてしまったレイ・ミステリオジュニアが守り一本になってます。しかし足が待ってた、もう一回だ。そして今度は何か足蹴りミエルキック。さあそしてレイ・ミステリオジュニアがトップロープに登って、そしてそのままこれはどういう技ですか。
トップロープに登って反対側のコーナーのハンドリストのムーンサルトプレスと
一瞬先頭に行くのかなと思われたんですが、タイはくるっと入れ替わり、しかもロープを利用してという。いやこうなりますね。
All the luchadors in WCW being a mess. Big time spoilers popping up.
そしてラーケブラーター、こうなると体重の差で捕まってしまう。そのまんまパイルドライバー。
Spoilers and spiders tonight. 2.
体格という意味で見ますと、このウルティモドラゴンも173センチという身長なんですが、ヘビー級とジュニアヘビー級ぐらいの力の差を感じてしまいます。トラップキックお見舞いであります。さあそして場外に転落しました。そこを狙ってドラゴンが
I think we have another match, and then we're voting on the first round of votes, the first go of it. California, of course. We've seen some California representation. Tennessee, I believe, is also part of this first wave. Tennessee, California, and one more.
この状況を客観的に判断いたしますと、レイ・ミステリオジュニアの方がちょっと
Oh yeah, there were some
感じです。
taking pins, eating pins.
クリーンに戻るか。ミステリオジュニアを先に戻します。
Tracy Smothers. Nobody suggested Tracy Smothers before. I gotta change my poll. You know, I make these polls before the show. Beautiful Liger bomb. 2.
逆に言ったらね、体重が軽いんでね、大きい人がやられるよりはダメージが少ないのかなという気もしますよね。
確かにパンジキュースかと思ってはいるんですが、なかなかこのミステリオジュニアもまだまだ体力が残っているという、こういった技を仕掛けていきます。
Yeah, I couldn't find this match. I had to find the whole show on archive. I found the WCW matches aplenty that they've had. Oh, but I wanted to see this.
とりあえず三角飛びのトペコンヒーローみたいな形ですね。
ミドルロープからコーナーを飛び越えてトップロープを越えていってトペコンヒーローという形になりました。そしてドラゴンの持ち味のお客さんの心をガッチと掴んで、そして全部自分のエネルギーにしてしまおうというミステリオジュニア。
さあこれも
ここです。ぐるっと後ろに回り込んだ。そして抑え込んだ。今度はリバスカウント2。そして今度はブリッジ体勢、ウルティモドラゴンが両肩をミステリオジュニアの両肩を
Archive.org the best.
こういった技で案外決まるのかどうか。
Whoa! Jumps on the shoulders, goes around, pins, Ultimo 2! Dragon finds a way out. Just a casual Hurricane Rana there. 2!
ふわーっとね、本当無重力のようにね、簡単に肩の上乗っちゃったりするんですよね。
本当ですね。よく自分の飼ってる猫がですね、飼い主の体くくっとこう駆け上がっていったりもいたしますが。
Dragon gets the boot up, sends Ray all back already, hops up. Hurricane Rana from the top. 2! This is a hot match. Our second match of the evening. Pop up, caught, bounced. Oh, dropped on his neck with a powerbomb. Wow. What a finish. Holy shit, that ruled. Dragon rules.
Wrestling fans, who will win at WrestleMania? Clash of the Champions? Which is the best wrestling league? Should referees do a better job of enforcing the rules? Voice your opinions along with the nation's most knowledgeable wrestling fans by dialing 1-900-999-SLAM.
1-900-999-SLAM.
Now you can discuss your favorite sport, professional wrestling. Join the 1-900-999-SLAM party today.
All right. Everybody wants to know the condition of Jimmy Hart.
Now, this was sent in by Dr. Liam. Crimson Mask Replica on Instagram. You follow him immediately. Pull out your little phone or your computer. Drag out the family computer and follow him on Instagram. Posts great stuff every day. You tell you give Dr. Liam a prompt. He'll send in so much stuff. You'll be like, oh, I can just make a whole show. If I wanted to, I could do 16 shows in a row that were all Dr. Liam submitted things.
And the condition of the First Family. Well, let me tell you something right now. Don't you worry about Jimmy Hart's condition or the First Family's condition. You people of Memphis, you better worry about your condition right now. Because let me tell you something, man. You are very sick. Y'all need help so bad. I need to try to bring in about 50 psychiatrists to help you out. Because, buddy, you are in trouble. I've lived in Memphis all of my life, and I've never seen the worst taste of sportsmanlike conduct in my life from you people out there. I climbed in the ring, a Christian athlete all of my life.
Christian athlete!
Memphis born and Memphis bred. An athlete. High school athlete. I have done everything from Memphis, Tennessee to put it on the map that I could possibly do. Cut million-seller records, everything. Climbed to the top of the ladder in professional wrestling and brought you in the best talent that has ever been in this territory. And I crawled in that ring Monday night with Jerry Lawler. And he used a chain on me, and he used salt on me. He used everything humanly imaginable.
What are you, a slug?
People were laughing and cheering. When he came off that top rope, which is illegal, you people
which
went
is illegal.
crazy. If he'd have had a gun, let me tell you something. If he'd have had a gun and blown my head off, these people would have gone crazy, Kevin.
All right, here's a little glow. We got the California doll making her way to the ring. I don't think she's wearing shoes, just for the freaks and the creeps in the audience. New Orleans, Louisiana. Sugar from New Orleans. I probably know her cousin. I probably went to school with Sugar's cousin.
Don't let the bad guys do their work. That only works my wrestling face. I'm gonna put them in their place so I'll remember Sugar's face.
Whoa. Thank you. Also sent in by Dr. Liam.
Excited about having your partner today, Sugar.
Tell everybody how excited I am.
You got it speaking to the microphone. I'm begging you.
Radical surfer, and I introduced her to some of my surfers.
California doll.
I didn't know she could.
You might be a radical surfer, but you got to speak into the microphone. It's like a can of Pringles. You're talking into it.
And I just hope that we can do as well in this one.
Well, you have the California doll as a partner today. Have the two of you figured out any special strategy for your opponent?
Well, we've been working.
Special strategy.
We might have an extra handle on this match.
There you have it, the doll and Sugar fans. Their opponent,
Chainsaw and Spike. I almost asked which one is Chainsaw. I almost asked.
Rubber room they call home. The heavy metal
Chainsaw and Spike.
And they look as crazy as ever.
Is Spike my favorite Glow superstar? I don't know. All I know is the Heavy Metal Sisters are also the Housewives, my favorite tag team of all time. Chainsaw got hit with a drop kick from the California Doll.
And it looks like it's
Yeah, it's a working Chainsaw.
Now
Chainsaw
seems to
chant.
have the upper hand, grabbing the California Doll's face, gouging, clutching, perhaps even scratching.
California Doll from California. Maybe she'll make the list. The Heavy Metal Sisters are from Los Angeles, California, I believe. Your cat's name is Chainsaw. Nathan with a Y. Cheap Heat Spot Fest.
She's working the leg.
Capturing pro wrestling all across our great land. You follow Cheap Heat Spot Fest on Instagram.
Sugar. A quick slam to the hip.
Grunge Girls would have been a great gimmick. Sugar. A New Orleanian. Where'd you go to high school, Sugar? Aunt Kitty at ringside. Right in front of the monitors, Spike takes down the California Doll. Here comes Chainsaw. Wearing a noose.
Metal sisters are just like wild animals. When they're hurt, that's when they're most dangerous.
Spinning around, Sugar.
Oh.
Confederacy of Bunces Statue High School. I tried to get in there.
Flat on their back.
Yeah. I guess it is kind of. It's on YouTube.
Down again. This Spike is vicious. She knows she can do more damage outside of the ring.
And I think I say this every time we watch Glow. This sounds like a parody of commentary. This sounds like a commentator on a cartoon.
Chokehold, but the ref can't see it.
Knee to the gut of the California Doll, shoeless and clueless tonight.
Spike has got that blowtorch. We've seen her use it before. She's gonna use it on the Doll. Oh no, this is terrible. But no, Sugar's in. She pulls Spike off. She's got a handful of
Come on, Spike!
Spike is struggling to get away.
It takes a lot for me to root against another New Orleanian, but I just love the Heavy Metal Sisters so much. I think you're right, Dr. Liam. He is doing a bad Howard Cosell. And I did write down shoeless and clueless. Now that's a title. Spike in there.
Both of them, livid with their insane rage.
Livid with their insane rage! Have you ever been livid with insane rage? Not fun. Whoa! Holy shit! Burn Sugar? You're out here making a creme brulee? Is that what that is? Holy shit!
Get the paramedics in here. Quickly, quickly.
Wow.
These animals are still on the attack. It takes security to pull them off.
This is legitimately shocking to me. I didn't think the cops are in there. The cops are being worked.
These women should be barred from
Holy shit. Spike, my favorite.
Animals like them should be barred
my favorite Glow superstar. Yeah, ACAB includes the Glow cops, especially. You take your hands off of the Sisters of Heavy Metal.
This is the most disgusting spectacle I
wow.
have seen in all my years of sportscasting.
I'm shocked. You know me, I'm the voice of the mark. And, holy cow. Spike, a disciple of the original Cheek, Michigan's United States Wrestling. Whoa!
Gelman is annoying everybody in the neighborhood with that stupid groundhog thing there. But
now you remember when they speak of Gelman, that's when you take a drink. Okay. Catching up with Sting. WCW's Sting Steve Borden appearing on Regis and Kathie Lee. Looks like we got a lot of California happening here.
All right, we have Sting, the wrestler here, but you know what he really wants? He wants to act, okay? New movie coming out called Shutter Speed on TNT, and he's on there with Daisy Fuentes.
Yeah. Daisy Fuentes? Wait, we gotta watch Shutter Speed, folks. Daisy Fuentes and Sting together at last. Two great tastes. You got Sting in my Daisy Fuentes. You got Daisy Fuentes in my Sting.
The clip is my brother and I are all of a sudden forced to be on the same case to save my fiance from the bad guys.
We need to start doing potluck movie night
two brothers, and I'm making him squirm.
on Sundays. The Sundays that Tom doesn't do off the grid. I gotta be doing potluck movie nights. What am I doing?
Bradford or Roberts get a hold of you? Yeah, Bradford, talk to me.
It's the PWP Night at the Movies.
Are you sure you're comfortable with us working together? If you're asking me to forget what happened between
Pro
us,
Wrestling Potluck's movie night.
I need to find out what happened.
Popcorn. I'd be eating popcorn.
Don't even start. Right now, I've got a friend in the morgue. If it means working with you to find
Look
out
at his
what
little.
happened, I'll do it. But it changes
His little
nothing between us.
scruff.
The question is,
Pro Wrestling Popcorn. Sean Drux.
Yeah. Then I guess we can work together.
Sean Drux just nailed it. It's Pro Wrestling Popcorn. We watch an entire movie. Maybe I get a guest on or something. Holy shit, Sean Drux. Back in a moment. We want Gelman.
As performed by Sting at all of his wrestling matches. All right, so you get the guy down like this. Now what happens? Easy.
I hook hip like this. Easy.
Regis loved being put in moves. Duru, thank you so much. First time chat. Sean Drux cracked the code. I wrote it down real big. Pro Wrestling Popcorn. I'm going to put it in my notes. Sensual Regis. All right, here we go, folks. Now, we're voting on California very soon. I think directly after this. We have one promo after this, and we're voting. California. Now, we saw some California folks and ladies and gentlemen, and now we're going back. Back far. Is this the earliest?
The masked marvel from Montana steps into the ring in Seattle for a bit of mayhem with the noted pretty boy of wrestling, Gorgeous George from Hollywood. Despite his manly proportions, Gorgeous affects a marcelled hairdo and an attendant who sprays perfume around the ring to sort of sweeten up the atmosphere.
Sweeten up
Actually,
the atmosphere.
The atmosphere is quite pure. Aqua pure. The ring is located in Seattle's Aqua Theater, but Gorgeous isn't giving it a thought. Not at this stage of the game. But the lifeguard isn't lonesome very long. He has company, 400 pounds of it. And when the ref, name of Mickey Finn, lends a helping hand...
There's water. This is when wrestling was good.
Dunk you.
Referee goes in the water well before Club La Vela.
Making like a fish. Mr. Finn is wringing wet for
I gotta see the Psycho Clown WWE shirt. Holy shit. Are they gonna make a Mr. Iguana shirt? Is that how they get me back?
He can swim.
I want to watch this full match. This is when wrestling was good.
Ideas, namely to stick his oar in. To this, the ref takes exception, but he might as well have stood in bed. He took on an old seafaring man who knows his ropes.
Took on an old seafaring man. Register now so you can vote in the next segment. All right. One last promo before we vote. It's from Tennessee. Now, this person is not originally from Tennessee, but I don't think Memphis Wrestling would be the same without him.
It will come up on Thursday, November the 21st. Championship Wrestling in Fort Knox, Kentucky on Friday, November the 15th. And Championship Wrestling Tuesday night in Huntingburg, Indiana. Sunday is the action. Sunday at 8 o'clock in Louisville. 2 great main events and 6 matches. A Southern Tag Title match with Bill Dundee and Rip Morgan.
This guy looks like he's freaking out a little bit.
The Hawaiian Flash and Bill Dundee. Now a word from Jackie Fargo and the Fabs.
Well, you know, I'm in a little better mood than I was the last time I talked to you. I'm proud of my men. They went out and won the battle, half of it. I want to say this, and I mean this, so I always say it every time I'm interviewed, to the greatest wrestlers in the world, the fabulous ones, Steve and Stan. They're great wrestlers. I put them up against anybody in the world, anywheres in the world. Now, I told them, don't let your guard down because the battle's half won. Now, this little
proud of my men
jerk
for
has went
episode
out and
title.
got somebody else and wants to battle again. Well, Bill Dundee, you're in for a battle, baby. You know what it's like now. But let me give you fair warning. I know what you got in your mind. I know how you think. I know where you're coming from.
This is the most famous
And
couch
I know
in
what you
pro
got in
wrestling.
mind. You say,
I want
well,
that
I'm gonna
couch.
Put somebody outside,
Can you imagine?
And I'm gonna get them off guard.
Live
and I'm gonna send,
from Jackie
the
Fargo's
guy
couch.
outside that's
It's
not
Pro
wrestling
Wrestling
to do some
Potluck.
damage. Well, baby cakes.
Baby cakes.
Can you see this high up here?
Look at this.
I'm sending somebody just right along with the fab. Is going to be set. He's not a wrestler.
Look at this. He's just tall.
But you know, when you say sick him, boy, that's what he does. He sicks when I tell him because I paid him a lot of money. If you got that in mind, Dundee, baby, you don't know what in the world you're in for. I double dare you to try to send somebody from outside.
I love
to mess
Jackie
with my
Fargo so
fabs.
much.
Do you understand me? I dare you.
All right. Look at our map. After last week, we have so many new names on there. Our map is filling up. And I have done some work. I have rubber stamped some names. Let's start off by showing you who I have rubber stamped. First off, getting the rubber stamp in Arizona. Please welcome to our map representing Arizona in the United States of Wrestling. It's the Bella Twins. That's right. The Bella Twins have made it. Arizona's best. The Bella Twins. And scrolling down a little more, another tag team rubber stamped. Making the list. Get out your magnifying glass, folks. Appearing now on the East Coast. Representing Delaware, we have the Briscoes. Mark Briscoe. Jay Briscoe. R.I.P. The Briscoes. Over there in Delaware, if you see. There you go. Filling up this map. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, who's next? Gonna leave this one. Nevada. Now, Nevada, I went a little kayfabe. You find me someone that's good in Nevada, but I'm rubber stamping this one. He once did a cameo for the potluck. The representative of Nevada, the best representative in pro wrestling, it's the Godfather. Look at this map filling up. The Godfather. And New Hampshire. New Hampshire's own. Check out the map appearing now. Rubber stamped in. New Hampshire's representative. It's the 9th wonder of the world, China. China is in for New Hampshire. Our map is filling up, folks. Scrolling down a little more. Rhode Island. Rhode Island. This was suggested, I believe, in the chat last week. Rubber stamped in a representative of Rhode Island. Get out your magnifying glass. It's Little Spike Dudley. Little Spike Dudley representing now. And now. Do I have any other ones to add? Idaho. Idaho. I think, Tori Wilson, right? Tori Wilson from, Idaho.
Here comes a new challenger!
Oh, apparently there's someone else from Idaho a man named Jason Jackson. Jason spelled normally, and Jackson spelled Jaxon. Take it away, Jason Jackson. Let's see how he compares to Tori Wilson, the Great.
On June 2nd, I had to be carried out of the UCW arena thanks to an attack by David the Destroyer. Now, David, I respect that you have broken off on your own. What I don't respect is you thinking for 1 second that you're just going to walk all over the pit bull, Jason Jackson. So on Saturday, June 16th, it's going to be you, me, in a 16 by 16 foot ring. And you're going to find out just why I am the UC must-see. And everyone else you see can take a back seat to me.
Whoa, little rhyme. Little rhymey sometiming. All right, well, that brings us to our very first poll of the night. Who is the representative of Idaho? Is it Tori Wilson or this Jason Jackson character that we've never seen before, but he's been represented in the potluck? So, ladies and gentlemen, now to vote. Number 1, Tori Wilson. Press number 1 if that's your vote. 1 and only 1. Or press number 2 and only 2 for Jason Jackson. And if there's an other, press 3, and then in your next message, tell me who you think it would be. Jason Jackson taking the lead. No, Tori Wilson, it's heating up. Jason Jackson. I think Tori Wilson made it to the dance. Tori Wilson put up with more shit than Jason Jackson. If Jason Jackson went to the big time and had to put up with any of the shit that Tori Wilson did, he'd be hitting himself with a frying pan. Tori Wilson is taking it, folks. Tori Wilson for Idaho. Where's my rubber stamp? Where's my rubber stamp? ATL Bloodfeast says 3. Who? Who? Tori Wilson running away with it. Reno Riggins. Reno Riggins? He isn't from Reno? Right. Chris Colt. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Idaho, it's heating up. Tori Wilson, I believe, is going to take it. Is it crazy that I already have a Tori Wilson made for Idaho? Did I have no faith in Jason Jackson? Is that what I'm trying to say here, folks? Well, I'm shutting down the poll. Your winner, Tori Wilson. Give it up. Right in the middle of the uncanny valley where it's almost a human name, but not quite. Yeah, good attempt at a human name, Jason. All right, now a big time vote. Tennessee. Now, these are the people that were... A lot of names were given to me, and I didn't put them all on the list. This is a potluck list, so I'm trying to keep it at potluck, folks. Number 1, Jackie Fargo. Number 2, Jeff Jarrett. Number 3, Ricky Morton. Number 4, Mabel. Number 5, Jimmy Hart. Number 6, Bianca Belair. When I missed a letter there. Oh my god, this whole thing is off. Number 7, Tracy Smothers. This is a tough one. This might be the toughest one. This is what they call a battleground state, a term I invented. Wow, Nathan met Ricky Morton last week. Now, I'm going to vote. This is a hard one. I'm going to talk it out like I'm on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Jackie Fargo, we watch him a lot on this show. I've loved Tracy Smothers my entire life. Everyone is great on this list. Poor Mabel, not getting a single vote. All right. Between Jackie Fargo and Jeff Jarrett, I won't let that happen. And Tracy Smothers, 3-way tie. Well, I'm putting in my vote, and I vote for Jackie Fargo, folks. Jackie Fargo is on the potluck Mount Olympus. Let's be honest. And as I said, I try not to have this be the oldest, whitest people from every state. But Jackie Fargo, we watch Jackie Fargo on this show. Plenty. We're not just looking in the history book and seeing who was there. Well, Jackie Fargo, I think he wins. I think he wins. Tennessee. Writing it down. I can't believe Jackie Fargo won. I love it. All right, that poll is done. One more poll, and then we get back to the action, folks. This is another big one. Another big one. Let's see, let's get rid of that. And we got our Tennessee. And now a very important poll. Another one where it's hard to find a loser. Which wrestler best represents California? Number 1, Gorgeous George. 2, Classy, Freddie Blassie. Number 3, Pepper Gomez. Number 4, Sting. Number 5, Rey Mysterio Jr. Number 6, the Heavy Metal Sisters. And number 7, Samoa Joe. Hard to fuck this one up. This is... Poor Pepper. Classy Freddie Blassie. Don't you remember his appearance on the Dick Van Dyke Show? Now, I'm having a hard time on this one. Yeah, this one's hard. Sartori voting for Samoa Joe. Now, I will tell you, Pepper Gomez hasn't been on the show yet. Classy Freddie Blassie, I think if you watch the archives, I think he's been on this show. Yeah. Sting makes a lot of sense. We watched him all over the first half of this show. Rey Mysterio. Whoever, a couple different people suggested Rey Mysterio in both the chat and on Instagram. And, Heavy Metal Sisters are probably out of contention. I think I'm gonna vote for... I'm voting for Rey. I'm voting for Rey. Does anyone else need to vote? Is Sting our winner? Is Sting the king of California? Anyone else want to vote? Your vote can change the course of our map. Our beautiful map. Take a look at it. Take a look at it. Sting's face. That big. Wouldn't that be beautiful? I think that's how it's going to be. Rey Mysterio, nice try. You come up second to Sting. Is there a Sting versus Rey Mysterio Jr. match? Where's my bounty screen? Has Sting and Rey Mysterio ever mixed it up? Alright, Sting is winning. Sting for California. All right. All right, this was sent in by Dr. Liam, a commercial. We love our commercials, don't we, folks? Whoa. I don't even know what that is. Is that food? Don't Matsumoto loves it. All right, folks. Now, I like to take a chance. Will this make it to YouTube? I did a upload. I tried to upload this, and it went okay. It said fine. So we're gonna try this. I uploaded it, and it said okay. So here we go. People on YouTube, if this match is cut out, I'm so sorry. You got to join us on Thursday nights. You got to. Now here we go.
Experience Impact Wrestling like never before.
It's time, ladies and gentlemen, for the World's Heavyweight title matchup. Yes, it is.
All right, Ron, the Truth Killings versus Monty Brown.
saw the power, we saw the size edge and the tail of the tape. Will it be the consequence of the truth? The alpha bomb of Monty Brown that prevails? We'll find out. The world's heavyweight title.
Monty Brown rules.
The following contest is for the NWA Heavyweight Championship.
I thought it was spelled with a Y. Is that the Mandela effect?
The alpha male, Monty Brown.
You know, from his first appearance nearly 2 months ago on TNA, Monty Brown has been very vocal.
So they misspelled it on their own show. Thank you, Tom. I thought I was Berenstein burying it. I thought I was Fruit of the Loom cornucopying it. The Mandela effect could be a great finisher. It would also be a good gimmick gauntlet tag team for next year. The Mandela effect. The Berenstein Mandelas.
NWA Heavyweight Champion of the World from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Now I'm telling you, let me pause this so I can yell at everybody. Last week, we voted on North Carolina, and I pushed hard. I pushed hard for Ron the Truth Killings to represent North Carolina. And the voters got it wrong. They voted the Hardys. Now, God bless the voters. Sometimes they make mistakes.
Truth Killings.
Yeah, Mandela effect. Who would host Mandela effect?
Symbolic of the absolute elite in our sport. And now you can add the name of Ron Killings.
WWE can't handle the truth. I gotta get a screenshot of that. That's going in the hype package of this show. Howie Mandela. Oh my God, Canis, you killed me. Howie Mandela. Do I have to write that down?
Some 54 years ago. Less than 3 dozen men can list NWA World's Heavyweight Champion on their resumes, and the truth can make that claim. Will Monty Brown be able to say the same thing after this World's title matchup? They're nose to nose, they're face to face.
House of Torture said they're debuting a new member at Dominion, and John Sartori hopes it's our truth, our torture.
Got where he got by hard work, and the other one claims he's been held down. Well, right now they are going for the heavyweight.
Rest in peace, Don West. Monty Brown clowning on the dancing of Truth, who is a serious top champion here. This is the real deal, representing NWA-TNA.
Monty Brown, the red trunks on the left of the screen, trained for professional wrestling by Dan Severn. Interestingly enough,
Trained by Dan Severn.
NWA World's Champion. You know, but you would think with a trainer like Dan Severn that he would rely on a similar style, but that's not the case with Monty Brown, who goes airborne, connects with the crossbody block in the corner.
Yeah, have our truth join Paragon. Paragon sucks. God bless all those guys and everything they've done, but they bore me. They need our truth in their group.
Think about the difference in people that killing up for the title in Shamrock and the Alpha. You talk about
Shoulder block drop down with for a pin. 2
here in the opening minutes of this match.
I've been looking so forward to seeing the truth out here in his title defense.
I've been looking so forward to seeing the truth.
We're going to see what he's really made of.
Yeah, exactly. We talked about it at the top of the
Whoa.
the fact that he now is
Monty Brown hits the ground.
He is now
Monty Brown hits the ground. Can you tell I drank a lot of caffeine today? Tom killing me. Tom says Paragon is the OK Go of wrestling. They were cute back when we knew before we knew it was actually good. Severn and Sabu trained Monty Brown. If they mated.
You have a package that has not only wrestling ability.
Well, the thing about Paragon that bothers me so much is that the best, you know, it's okay if you worked in WWE and everything, but the best guys that you know from WWE or whatever and went to AEW changed it up. Look at Ricochet. Ricochet is fun and exciting. Paragon, they were still calling themselves undisputed. They're boring. Get something new. Get a new member. Do something. They need a young guy in their group or something. Roddy Strong was interesting for the very first time in a long time and then just regressed into a guy who points at Adam Cole. And I'm talking through this great match between Truth and Monty Brown.
Right here in front of us, Ron Killings has got Monty Brown in trouble. I'll tell you what, he's got a both. It's right hand by Brown. Gonna try. What's he gonna do? He's knocked our monitor over here at ringside. It's gonna be time for the Alpha Bomb. He's gonna try an Alpha Bomb in here on the table. Look out! Here we go.
Oh, Truth gets out of it. That table is supporting a lot of weight.
What have we just seen? To be honest, at this point, I'm not seeing much because the monitor has just crashed to the floor. I'll tell you what, that's what can happen. Right now, Monty Brown and the Truth are even resembling a boxing match.
I don't know. Is this the Asylum in Nashville?
Trading blows right now. Still outside the ring, the battle continues. Oh! Took him belly to belly.
I was a huge mark for Black and Gold NXT. It was when they wanted people to get the network. I loved it all. Stephen J. Neptune Man confirms this is the Asylum.
Oh man!
Commercial break.
You could see it building for the last few weeks. Finally coming to a head here with these two individuals. And when you put the biggest prize in our sport at stake, you talk about the stakes just rising so much higher. Now, Monty Brown, not again, please. Oh, we won't have anywhere to sit if they keep doing this. Back into the ring. Hooks a leg. He's got two. Oh, he makes a comeback. Almost. Monty Brown, that close to becoming world's heavyweight champion. Could you believe it if Monty Brown does it? Ending the title reign of Ron the Truth Killings in his
Will this match make it to YouTube? 1 for yes, 2 for no.
I tell you, if he would have hit that Alpha Bomb here on the table, I think it would have been all over.
Vagabond says no.
Man, it might have been over for you and me too.
Tom says no. Tom knows. Tom's got the book. He's got the book of codes. He knows. I did upload this match. They said it was fine, but I think in the past that has happened before. And when I talk over it, somehow disqualifies it. Nice. The North Carolina Jam. 25 feet in the air. Two. The nose have it. The nose have it.
You know, Monty Brown,
sorry, YouTube. We'll see. Tune in. Follow me on YouTube. Mr. Green Mist on YouTube. Old shows live there. Old segments.
Like you can't believe Jeff Jarrett wants it more than anything in his life.
Can you tell I love this new polling system on the show?
I'm sure Shamrock wants it back. They all want it. How few title holders have there been in the 54-year history of the NWA? There have been less than 36 men that can lay claim to the fact that they were NWA World's Heavyweight Champions. Since I flipped
right by the ropes. Come on, Truth. You could have just grabbed the ropes over there.
That time to kick out at two and both men to their feet.
Everybody worked for TNA at some point.
Caught him with a twisting elbow. From the NFL, of course, Monty Brown's done that many times. Taking the
hell yeah.
immovable force and turning it. Caught him with the leg attack, did Killings. Now can Ron Killings follow up? You know, this is the first time
the hottest thing since grits.
An opponent of this caliber. The lateral press, the hook of the leg, the 2 count.
You better believe I'm writing that down.
What a competitive matchup this has been.
from the opening bell. Monty Brown in the role of the challenger. The world's heavyweight champion is the Truth. Ron Killings into the corner.
People have said that AEW is like ECW with WCW money. This is like WCW with ECW money.
Again, everything on the line here, gang. Everything. The heavyweight championship, the belt.
Tries for the suplex. It's blocked. Countered again and blocked. And took him over with a snap suplex of his own, did Monty Brown.
Two incredible.
Can you imagine the world where Monty Brown didn't retire?
On NWA-TNA and so much more to come.
Slow to roll over is Killings.
I'm writing it down.
Still a distance away from Monty Brown, even if he was going to attempt any kind of a pin. Referee putting in the count. I think Armstrong is up to 6. And
now, of course, if this match is cut, that could not be the title. But I think since this match is like a promotional thing, like the 30-day free trial bullshit and everything, I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. If it worked, comment on YouTube saying it worked.
Power slam out of the corner, planted him in the middle of the ring. Now Monty off the ropes.
Could the title be over?
Ooh, big splash. Two.
Kick out at 2.
I don't know how anybody could have kicked out after that.
And I don't think Monty Brown can believe it either, judging by the look on his face. To the corner goes Killings. Floats over.
Okay, look at that. Just went right underneath the blow.
Did the splits to avoid the clothesline. Back to his feet. Doubled him over with a boot to the midsection. Then
wow. Monty Brown at StarCast.
Kick to the back.
This match has gone back and forth. Nobody has had any
Truth
kind of
rules.
time, Professor.
Cover now. Rolls him over. 2.
2. Wow, late. Big fat 2 count there. There was a photo recently of Monty Brown and Jeff Jarrett together. It was very cool. I think he was backstage.
But he couldn't do it.
Brown able to float over. Avoid the slam.
Here it comes.
Got Killings up.
Could this be?
Can he take him up and over? He's going for the bomb.
Here it is.
Went for the alpha bomb.
Killings fought it off.
Reversed by Killings.
Got out of the alpha bomb.
Went for the consequence that time. That's the move that beat Shamrock.
Here it is.
Ooh.
Went for the fallaway slam.
Whoa, ugly, ugly.
1, 2, 3.
The winner of the match, the Truth.
Jarrett in the ring. Look out.
Oh, Jeff Jarrett hitting. Whoa, Monty Brown gets his hands up.
Somebody takes his title away that he feels is his.
His title shot.
That's right.
Wow, Tom says he was at AEW Dynamite in Detroit. They begged him to give Matt Caster a pounce on TV, and he said no. Rough finish is right.
Here's the exchange.
Jeff Jarrett almost won Memphis. Oh my God, good Lord. Oh. What is going on? Brian Christopher? Sabrina, wake up! Please, wake me up next.
This is unreal.
Tom got the scoops.
I mean, I can understand. Jeff won the Truth.
Look at this. Lawler's got the chair. Lawler's got the steel chair.
Brian Lawler. Oh my God, good Lord. We live in hell. Brian says Jeff Jarrett is dressed like a receptionist at a gym for fancy ladies. The fancy lady gym.
Finally, security gets to the ring.
Wow, TNA security, guy wearing a baseball cap.
No.
All right, give me 1 second. I will be right back.
here for the Samoan.
Ninja, go, 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 ninja, go, ninja, 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 go, 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 go.
All right, folks. All right, time to plug. Time to plug away. This Friday, actually tomorrow. Tomorrow. If you live in the New York area, why don't you come out to Legacy Pro Wrestling's Fortitude? I am the voice of Legacy Pro Wrestling. I am the ring announcer. I am the commentary, play-by-play man. And I do the pre-show. 45 minutes of stretching and running my mouth before the show starts. Trying to pop the boys, trying to pop myself. Why don't you show up, get popped, and I'll give you a sticker. These shows are so much fun. It's my favorite thing to do. And the wrestling is amazing. These are the next generation of superstars in pro wrestling, all trained by the underground legend, the Amazing Red, at the House of Glory Academy. It's going to be a big show. Big card. See you there. Tomorrow, Friday, June 6th, 8 p.m. on your watch. Get popped for episode title. Writing it down. Excuse me, let me stop plugging for a second so I could write down Get Popped. Get popped, go kiss your wife. Remember that from last week? All right, anyway. I guess we get back to it now. Sabrina, do we get back to it? Yep. All right. Sabrina? Nope. She didn't want to be part of the show. All right. Fine. Fine.
Back. Texas All-Star Wrestling presents the Rumble and Humble Saturday night, January 7th at 7:30 p.m. at Jergens Gymnastics Center, 1550 Wilson Road. Don't miss the 60-man over-the-top rope battle royale. You'll also see these stars in action: the Lone Star Warrior, Bob and Billy Butcher, Bubba Monroe, Bruiser Bennett, GQ Knight, the Hellhound managed by AC, Ben Taylor, and many more. You'll also see the Texas
I think that's on Saturday's show that has Tomohiro Ishii versus Mike Santana.
Be there. Texas All-Star Wrestling, it's back.
Rumble and mumble, baby.
Miz, what's happening with the cake?
Are you kidding? Gordon Ramsay's here. I've been slaving over the oven for 15 hours baking this cake. I mean, I'm a huge fan.
You want to give it to him? He's in the dressing room. Want to give it to him?
Are you sure?
Yeah, of course.
We are voting for Ohio tonight, folks. Ohio!
Miz has a present for you. Hey, it's a chef.
Gordon Ramsay, sir. Yeah. I baked this red velvet buttercream cake.
Ready?
For you.
You made that?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes. I slaved over the oven for so long, and you're gonna love it. You're gonna really love it. You're gonna want me on your show.
You reckon?
Buttercream cake.
Buttercream. That is butter crap. Are you serious? Honestly? That is a pile of
Oh, hey. Well, Gordon Ramsay finally made it on the potluck.
Can I give him a skull-crushing finale?
Yeah, let's wait till the show is over.
It's really good. You love it.
It is time for the big finale of WWE Superstar Karaoke Week on Lopez
All right, folks.
tonight.
Yes, the finale of WWE Karaoke Week. This is something I've been sitting on forever. I've been afraid to play it. Afraid. Terrified to play this clip. But we are voting on Ohio. I have no excuse. I went through my submissions, went through my saved videos, and here we are. Miz on Lopez tonight, the finale of WWE Karaoke Week. Dr. Liam, with the correction, Gordon was on the potluck when they were in Mexico. That's true. Gordon Ramsay's second appearance on the potluck. Now, I don't remember if that Gordon Ramsay in Mexico made it to YouTube.
From Cleveland, Ohio, weighing 200
WWE United States Champion, here to sing Jump Around. Give it up for The Miz!
This is probably George Lopez's Potluck debut. But I know he had wrestlers on before, so he might have played it and I forgot.
I want everyone out of their seats. Let's get up.
All right, the doors are locked. The doors are locked. You cannot leave. If you've made it this far, you have to watch Miz do karaoke of House of Pain's Jump Around. This is it, folks. I've avoided this moment, and now we are here.
Time to jump around. Get up, pack it in, let me begin. I came to win, battle me, that's a sin. I won't tear the sack up, fool, you better back up. Try to win the sword and the whole crew will act up. Get up, stand up, come on, throw your hands up. If you get the feeling, jump across the ceiling. Folks in the bunk bed, someone's talking up. No one wants them in the eye, then I'll see you both up. Feeling funky and to the top.
No breath control. He's not. I've seen worse. Does this mean we have to check in on the Lopez Tonight WWE karaoke? Yeah, I think this is going to continue on this show.
Coming to get ya, I'm coming to get ya. Spitting out lyrics, homie, I'm with ya. Came to get down, I came to get down. So get out your seat, jump around, jump around.
Sabrina, why aren't you jumping? I wonder what the vibe in there. It looks like people are going nuts. Look at this. Are they pumping laughing gas in there?
Ladies and gentlemen, that is how you karaoke, because I'm The Miz. The Miz, everybody! And I'm awesome! Bringing the house down! The Miz bringing the house down!
Hey, he did better than I thought.
George, I actually have a little present for you. A token of WWE's appreciation. May I have... I present to you the WWE United States Late Night Talk Show Championship. It goes to the champ, the #1 late night talk show host, George Lopez.
Yeah, we all... George Lopez isn't even the conversation of the top 5 hosts ever.
Sunday live on pay-per-view to vote for your best WWE karaoke performance and an exclusive Twitter Q&A. Go to LopezTonight.com.
All right.
Will you be joining?
All right. We are voting on Ohio. We are also voting on Parts Unknown. Now, I had some Parts Unknown names sent to me, and one that kept coming up more than any, by a bunch, was Ultramantis Black. Someone I am familiar with, in the meaning that I know what he looks like. I don't know if I've ever watched an Ultramantis Black match or promo, but here's one. I don't even know if this is a good one. Is this what is representative of Ultramantis Black? I don't know, but this is Ultramantis Black's first time on the Potluck.
Ultramantis Black, shut your mouth.
The Order of the Neosolar Temple has faced many curious and interesting adversaries during our tenure here in the Takano Pro. However,
great look.
None more bubonic.
Bubonic.
Than Kaiju's the amigos. Luckily, Ultramantis Black has friends in very high places.
Dr. Cube. I am not sure if this is Dr. Cube's Potluck debut. I think, was he part of the match with Kota Ibushi in Kaiju Big Battle? Wow, a selfie, a 2008 selfie.
Citizens of Takano, when Ultramantis Black came to me and asked for my advice as to how to besmirch and devastate the Sea Amigos and the King of Trios.
This could be our thumbnail.
I was more than happy to oblige. For no
Yeah, a selfie with a digital camera. A pioneer up there with Sonny Ono.
For the King of Trios competition, I, Dr. Chu, genius mind, massacring your 10,000 city-crushing monsters. In a way of call me Kevin. Call me Kevin. A sham, a fiasco of a kaiju champion.
Whoa.
Oh, you think you have this day one, call me Kevin. But trust me, I, Dr. Chu, have your Achilles heel. Ultramantis Black. With this tartar sauce, you'll get shut up.
Tartar sauce.
Your victory this day shall be assured. Now I take my leave. Simple, easy, simple. Oh, wait a minute. I was thinking. Would you laugh? Right.
I went to one Chikara show WrestleMania weekend a while ago, and it was great. All right, already part 2 of The Miz on the George Lopez show.
Performance of Jump Around, one of my favorite songs of all time. The Miz is here at
Can you imagine?
LopezTonight.com to answer all of your
Jump Around, really one of your favorite songs of all time?
You just got back from Comic-Con.
I did actually get back from Comic-Con, and I was watching your Comic-Con stuff, and I was like, it's so like that. And I was doing a signing there, and I didn't see anyone, you know, they all dress up, like cool stuff. And
Oh
didn't
yeah,
see
I went to
anyone.
another
And then I was
Chikara
like, oh, man,
show
look,
that was a lot of
there's
fun.
Optimus Prime.
Up here.
And the guy right in front of me goes, and this is when I knew I wasn't a nerd. He goes, "That's not Optimus Prime, it's Voltron, you idiot." And I literally went, "You just out-nerded me." I tried to fit in. I tried to be a nerd, and the guy just abolished it.
That is hilarious. All right, but there are not a lot of cool looking. Is there a lot of nice looking women out there, Miz?
There are interesting looking women. I think all women have some sort of beauty to them.
Okay.
Hey.
Wow.
Let me show you a picture
No,
of
what
my
a-
aunt
what
after
a-
the show.
What a gentleman.
Okay, the first question is from Jose 1-3. Miz, where did you get your name from? Good question.
Well, my last name is Mizanin, but the Miz character didn't start until, wait for it, The Real World Back to New York about 9 years ago.
Yeah, and he ripped off The Rock. It was a scary Rock ripoff he would do when he was drunk.
What did you tell everybody that you wanted to do?
I wanted to become a WWE superstar. Thank you. My favorite part about that is everyone was like, "You can't do that. You're not big enough. You'll never do it. It's too hard. It's too this. It's too that." And now I'm sitting here, the United States champion.
Beautiful.
Dreams can come true, baby.
That is beautiful. Next question. Jimster wants to know, what is your #1 tip to being awesome?
I mean, that's absolutely simple, George.
They
Just
gotta
buying my
laugh.
T-shirt on WWEshop.com.
Wow.
It's one step being closer to being awesome.
What is the Miz philosophy of life?
The Miz's philosophy of life is basically you walk out, you wake up every day, and you look in the mirror and you go, "Wow, this is true. This is really you.
Tom
this
says,
is really what you
someone
look
on
like.
Twitter
God made
suggested
me a
if
gift.
Miz gets
Mom and
fired
Dad
like Truth,
made me.
his
They
AEW
made
name
me
should
who
be
I am
Mike
today.
Awesome.
They made me the awesome one. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. Great genetics.
All right, good. I would do that, but I don't talk to my mom. This one is from
Wow.
Mom Rocks 2. Before
that
you go
a
in the
shoot?
ring, what things do you do to motivate yourself?
Besides singing Jump Around to all the WWE superstars in the locker room, I enjoy listening to music, pumping up, and getting really muscular
I enjoy
and
pumping up.
oily. like
I
to oil
imagine
myself
if you
before.
look at any of those accounts on
What
Twitter
kind of oil
now,
do
they
you-
just
the best
are
part,
spouting
baby oil.
hate
Johnson's
speech
Johnson's baby
and
oil, best
conspiracy
stuff.
theories.
Now, notice when I said that, the ladies went, yeah, and the guys went, look at this guy. Are you kidding me?
Let me ask that question. Women, would
Women.
you prefer that your man come to you oiled up?
Thank you, one lady over there. Appreciate it.
But they don't look like The Miz, though. The Miz can oil up. He looks good.
The Miz can oil up,
That's how you
folks.
get cut. Like, you got to have a good tan, oil, and it just makes you look a lot bigger on TV.
That's true. That's true. When I want to
Or
oil
fatter,
up,
either way.
Yeah, that's true too. When I want to oil up, I just do yard work. And Courtney
How did that get a laugh?
17 wants to know, Miz, what do your parents think about your dream of becoming a WWE
Mrs. Dad.
superstar and pro wrestler? Your parents.
My dad actually is the best one to describe this. When I was 6, I said, Dad, I want to be a WWE superstar. And he was like, oh, yeah, that's great. That's great. And
Dad,
he
I
went
want to be a
Atlantic
WWE
City,
superstar.
actually,
What's
and there's
that? Don't you mean a
WWE,
pro
like,
wrestler,
pay-per-view.
son?
And he went there and he got me a program. And he told me that he had all the superstars autograph it. Right? So he comes home, he gives me this program with all my favorite WWE superstars, Randy Savage, Honky Tonk Man. It was incredible. Went to show and tell, showed all my teachers, showed my friends, my family. 10 years later, I went back and looked at the program, flipped through it. All the autographs were the same handwriting. I went to
That's
my
great.
dad and I went, Dad, what is this? And he goes, what? They wanted like $50 for an autograph. I decided, you still thought it was great and everyone else thought it was great. It's the same thing. That's the story of my father.
I love it. I love it. Thank you for all your tweets. Follow me on Twitter at George Lopez. Miz, you on Twitter?
I do tweet.
What is your address?
At Mike the Miz.
At Mike the Miz. There's a follow right there.
At it.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks, The Miz. Watch The Miz live on pay-per-view WWE SummerSlam this Sunday in Los Angeles. The Miz!
The Miz! All right, folks. We are also voting on Missouri tonight. And I believe he's from St. Louis, Missouri. Here's Randy Orton. This is a classic clip. A classic. If you haven't seen it, prepare yourself. If you have seen it, maybe you love it. Here you go. Here's younger Randy in Mexico.
De carácter difícil. Randy Orton, el mata leyendas, se presentó por la mañana a una entrevista con Televisa Deportes.
Just curious, what do you eat at breakfast?
Good question. That's usually one of the top questions I get when an interview starts. You know, what do you eat for breakfast? Omelets, mushrooms, onions, ham.
Pero la tranquilidad duró muy poco.
Don Carlos, hello.
Omelets in breakfast, but you
Hola.
sound like pretty fragile. I mean, you have been injured in your clavicle, your arms, everywhere. Well, what happens?
Called him fragile.
Just take it easy with that. No, that's really fragile.
Listen.
No. Hey,
You want to talk shit to me on your own show here and make you look cool? You want to look cool?
I'm always
Say it to my face. Why are you trying to run?
He already did.
I'm serious. I'm serious. No, look at me. Look at me.
Hey,
Now say it again. Say it again. I dare you to say it again.
Randy.
Call me fragile. I will headbutt your teeth through your skull.
He sounded a little fragile.
Don't just spit on me. That's not polite.
Say something funny again, boy. Say something funny.
I'm not trying to be funny.
I'm done.
¡Mira, enano! ¡Mira, pelón! Y te meto los sesos en el intestino. ¡No oyes! las orejas de mano!
I don't know what's going on now.
Ya lo perdimos. Vamos a mensaje. Vean lo que hace el Tiner a primera hora de la mañana.
All right, those two guys, they've had enough to drink. All right, folks, some more representatives of Parts Unknown. This was sent in by Dr. Liam, Crimson Mask Replica on Instagram. Entering the ring now, it's Demolition!
キャンバスに忍び寄りました。ザ・デモリッションズリング上であります。
Demolition in Japan.
3.30 デストゥルフェストイン東京ドームではダンデーサベージと死闘を繰り広げ13分42秒、片指固めに敗れたもののパライストライズムは十分に感じさせてくれました。 4.1 神戸においてはブレッドハートを片指固めに破り、今日のこの上越に乗り込んできています。
This is SWS. Thank you, Dr. Liam.
頭を叩かれながらゆっくりと自らの花道をこのリングサイドに向かっています。
Yeah, this is a fucking jam.
満を持してジョージ・タカノが
Imagine the Miz rapping over this, freestyling.
リング上に姿を現しました。ジョージ・タカノ。 ファンへの謝罪はリング上でやると語ってくれた天竜源一郎。
Oh, I don't know who is seconding him. That's George Takano in the ring. And here comes Tenryu. Genichiro. Tenryu. Looking cool as hell. Shaking hands with his partner like he's just meeting him. So yes, Dr. Liam is correct. We have seen George Takano before wrestling as the Cobra, but he's not the Cobra here. And that's Crush! That's Crush, by God! Hawaii's Crush!
Takano. 天竜源一郎です。海のレフリーから天竜か。そして
And folks, we will be voting after this.
これは菊池さん。スマッシュ。
スマッシュです。
そうですね。今モニターではちょっと確認が
Yes.
しづらかったんですが。
The Repo Man in there.
選手がスマッシュ。スマッシュデモリッション。さあ牧さんの方からこれ、はい、最終ファイナルマッチタッグマッチ60分一本勝負なんですが、
Shoulder block. Tenryu down. Ghost of Apprentice, which reminds me, something I need to bring up when we get back to the map. Says no potluck is complete without indulgent amounts of Crush propaganda. That's right.
プレス関係、報道関係に対しての記者会見ではないんですが、自分の控室の前あたりで記者に囲まれましてね、天竜がどうですかという話があったんですが、まあそれは先ほども私
We finally got Barry Darso and Tenryu in the same ring.
リング上でやるしかないでしょうと。見ててくださいというそういったよう
Reversal
な
by
コメン
Tenryu.
トしか今日は聞けなかったんですが、
We want Crush. We want Crush.
このタッグマッチの一戦どうご覧になりますか。
今ロープをくぐって天竜がリングに入ってきた時の目がなんかギラギラ光ってたんですよね。はい、今日はいい試合やってくれると思います。
天竜源一郎、そして先陣を切って。
Oh yeah, long-time Crush fan. When I was a boy, I went to a school fair and asked them to paint my face like heel Crush. Yeah, Barry Darso is straight up goofy. And the older he gets, the goofier he gets. Takano on the top, to the outside.
今一瞬の隙、私モニターというか実際に見ていたんですけれども、ドロップキック、ミサイルキックのジョージ・タカノ。
Takano and Tenryu making a good team.
菊池さん、こ
Stretching.
陸上だけではなくてですね、コーナー
The representative of Parts Unknown.
広い私でもしっかり
Before the big vote.
どう起こるか分かりませんよね。
今日は特に4人のから目離せないですよね。特に天竜と高野、いつも両方見てないとならんですね、今日は。はい。
いやー、まさに私今日は天竜そしてジョージ高野はエスタブレース最強コンビという風に形容させていただきました。しかしその最強コンビが普段にも増して今日は力が入っている、スパークしているこのリング上、ジョージ高野とそして現在はクラッシュ
Tenryu back in there.
非常にいいチームワークですね。
Crush fighting back.
天竜はやっぱりこれ今日はものすごい気合入ってますよね。
Good question, Kanes. What does the JT mean on the back of Takano's tights? Is it Jorge Takano?
それがかえってコンビネーションよくしてると思うんです。お互いに張り合うのもいいことですからね。
パライストラの道場主ジョージ高野、そしてエボリューションの道場主天竜源一郎。この辺がうまいですね。デモリッションズエルボーを落として
Nice elbow from Crush.
このダブルの攻撃を食らうと天竜も危ない。エルボーを落としていく。スマッシュデモリッションの方、スマッシュが2発3発とエルボーを落としていく。バックブリーカーから、いやもうカウント一つも効かないうちに天竜返していきますよね。もうこの
Smash and crush. Smash and crush.
違う天竜源一郎。しかしその先天竜を待っていたのは
Dr. Liam. I'm so glad that there's knowledgeable people in the chat. Dr. Liam, not that Tom Green, ATL Blood Feast.
今年の3月ロサンゼルスで行われましたレッスルマニアではですね、
I know nothing.
天竜
I
は
know
北
something.
尾とコンビを組んで
Two.
デモリッションと対決してるわけです
Dose,
ね。
dose, dose.
その時には5分22秒という、その時には4分15秒というですね、非常に電光石火の早技でデモリッションは天竜北尾組に負けを喫しているわけでありますけれども、その借りは十分今日は返すというふうに言っていました。デモリッション
Crush. Hawaii zone.
これは
But here, he has crushed the third member of Demolition from Parts Unknown. Could Crush make the map twice? Something that is supposed to not be allowed, but there are loopholes, folks.
大きいですからね、このクラッシュの方なんですが。
It wouldn't be America without loopholes. Smash. Looking to smash Tenryu. Thrown over the barricade, hitting a Japanese table.
天竜立ち上がっていち早くリングに戻ってもらいたいものであります。
床に物に落ちましたね。
Slammed on the table, bounced off like a basketball.
ガシッという音、クラッシュする音、大の字になっている天竜。天竜が危ない。さあ天竜が危ない。天竜が起き上がってもう一回今度はエプロンサイドからリングに投げ込まれた天竜。スマッシュにタッチ。クラッシュが握ってスマッシュが脇腹にパンチ。今度はこめかみあたりでしょうか。
Trading on Tenryu, desperately needs to tag out to George Takano.
右膝にサポーターをつけているのがスマッシュ。今攻め込んでいるのがスマッシュデモリッションであります。これさっきも見せましたこの技なんですが、
シンロックですね。はい。
顎を決めてるんですね。ロープに振って反動から
Ducks.
肘をかわしてラーリア。
Double clothesline, I guess. Smash got smashed.
ちょっと泡を吹いているような天竜。いち早く立ったのはスマッシュの方。
George Takano.
その間にタッチワークジョージ高野。
Tag out to George Lopez, the United States late night talk show champion of whatever year that was, a dark year. High drop kick. Another one taking out both members of Demolition. Referee getting in the way. A strong referee. Did not fall, did not falter. Look at this. Yeah, right. Big boot from Smash. Enziguri on Crush. Shaking it off. He's no brain. Crush has no brain. Crush has a thick skull. 2 inches thick. Big kick, high kick. 2! Tag back into Tenryu. Immediately gets clotheslined by Crush. My boyhood hero. Hey, Crush! Pick him up! Barry Darso, why he rules. I think Tom did a Barry Darso, why he rules. Takano on the top. Big splash. Referee, you're losing control of the boys. Smash and Takano. Tenryu, look at that elbow! Holy shit, that ruled! Wow! Oh yeah, look at this. This is some Streets of Rage music. This is Streets of Rage. I'll be right back and we'll vote.
Fight! 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 Fight!
All right, hello, welcome back to our beautiful map. We got 3 more votes to do. The United States of Wrestling, our map is filling up. I think next week will be the last week. I'm ready to fill this up. All right. First, we didn't watch a lot of Missouri, but it's time to vote on Missouri. These are some names that I have gotten over the weeks that we have done this. Which wrestler best represents Missouri? Harley Race, Bob Orton Jr., Randy Orton, don't call him fragile, Rad Lightning, wait, what? Rad Lightning? Rad Lightning?
Here comes a new challenger!
Well, oh, we knew this guy was coming back. We knew he had to.
We gotta watch Rad Lightning.
Rad Lightning. And I can guarantee you the first thing he's gonna do when he comes out of there. What do you think it's gonna be, Kyle?
The 1-minute pose. Oh, that god-awful shirt. I don't even know this guy. This guy was my tag team partner for about half a decade. I don't know who this guy is.
Yeah, he was a tag team partner with me for a little while too, so I totally feel where you're coming from on that, Kyle. He's gonna have a hard time tonight though, because he was mandated, forced to be here. He's been skipping out for a month or so on shows.
Rad Lightning. I saw this name and I had to include it.
You're going to have it in for you tonight.
Now, the scouting report on his opponent is that they brought in basically a local hero.
That's what I'm understanding. And oh boy, we're going to have to hear what this guy has to say.
Oh, I don't know. Sorry, fans. Sorry to us.
As you all saw, wait. As you all saw on Facebook.
Rightfully so.
Good reason.
Yeah, I'm not voting until this Rad Lightning section is done.
Against the greatest athlete this world has ever seen.
I was going to say, I didn't realize he was here today.
Oh, is he talking about himself? He's talking about himself.
Oh, okay.
On the Facebook page, a video that went viral. My Hollywood agent Bobby Storm got attacked from behind.
He sounds like Decker. He sounds like Tim Heidecker doing Decker. Yeah, Rad Lightning.
I didn't see the footage.
We had to see him.
But the rumor is that Bobby Storm was actually attacked by this El Magnifico Salvador and left laying with a beating with a golf club.
That's what I heard too. So if he did that to his manager, I can only imagine what this guy is
El
going
Magnifico Salvador,
to
folks.
Rad Lightning.
But this
Fans are loving him.
This is Rad Lightning.
Fans are loving
to be a little wary of Bobby Storm and some kind of ruse. But from what we've been told, this guy's a local hero down in Monterrey, Mexico.
Yeah.
And he actually came out and attacked Bobby Storm.
You sure he's not from El Salvador,
Yeah,
since that's literally his name?
Yeah, you got to be thankful for anybody who would attack Bobby Storm. Like I said, I've heard the same thing that you've heard about the footage, and the fans are getting fired up. I think look at Rad Lightning's getting out of the ring right now. He wants
Rad
no part
Lightning.
of this guy.
Apparently, Rad Lightning had maybe seen some footage on this guy. I wasn't able to find
There's
it. I
Rad
did see the
Lightning.
attack, but
Potluck.
Yeah, normally I research
Soon to
it
be
better, but
Potluck favorite.
I missed this one, unfortunately. I think Rad's composing himself right now. What do you
Harley
think is on
Race
his mind
looks to
right
be
now?
winning, but I know a lot of
I mean, he
people
could
are
go in
waiting
there
for
and
this
just
Rad Lightning
do something he
segment to
hasn't done in a long
end.
time, which is lose in front of all these people.
right? I don't even pretend to want to even guess what he's thinking.
Yeah, the Magnificent Savior. I didn't even realize.
Oh, okay. I thought.
Hey, Ness. Dropping
Yep,
the
we got a bell.
translation.
So let's see what's going to happen here.
Yep.
Okra Smith says, I've seen enough. I'm voting for Harley Race.
I hope that this Magnifico is everything he's cracked up
Oh,
to be.
El
avoid the
Magnifico
one lockup.
Salvador, the Magnificent Savior.
Ooh. Rad ducked out of the way.
His name is Rad.
The El Magnifico Salvador.
His name is Rad. This is the second wrestler that we know of whose first name is Rad. Referee, bigger than both
Go
of them.
behind. Ducked a
Referee,
couple
Uncle
elbows.
Fester.
Nothing terribly impressive so far.
Oh.
Quick
Yeah,
count
he
by
broke it before 5. That'd be
referee
a hell of a
Uncle
way to lose the
Fester.
match, getting disqualified for holding him while he's in the ropes.
I got to admit,
This is highly unusual for us to watch a match during the voting. It's Sad
Just the
Lightning.
strength here. Oh. Magnifico Salvador's on top of him with it right now. I don't know
Magnifico
if-
Salvador.
I'd be very surprised if Rad Lightning. Oh, he's fighting back up. Oh, stomped his foot.
There we go.
Stomped his foot, of
That's
course.
classic Rad Lightning.
Yeah.
Classic Rad
He knew he
Lightning.
wasn't actually going to legitimately power out of it. What was
Pokes
what
the
was
eye.
that?
Pokes the eye.
2.
Oh, come on.
You got to be kidding me.
That was the finger poke of doom.
How does that happen? This doesn't make any sense to me. And I was just sitting there, just pointing. I'm thinking, oh, it's Bobby Storm.
I told you.
It's
That's not
Bobby
El
Storm.
Magnifico
You did say he
Salvador.
might have something up his sleeve. I didn't think it would be this, though. Oh, man.
Oh.
I don't know what the commitment.
I knew it.
I don't know what he's going
That guy doesn't look like a wrestler. Bobby Storm looks like a dude. Alright, I've seen enough. Alright, now, who you voting for, folks? Let's make that poll bigger. And anybody left to vote? Me? We got Harley Race in the lead. Is it even worth voting for anyone else? We got Randy Orton with 10%. Don't call him fragile. Rad Lightning. I'm voting for Rad. I'm voting for Rad Lightning. All right. Everybody else has voted. Others creeping up there, tied with Rad. But everybody, you could add everybody up and they would still be less than Harley Race. Folks, Missouri's Harley Race. Add them to the map. Congratulations to Harley Race. All right. Harley Race. Finish the poll, and what's next? The final poll. No, we got 2 more polls, huh? We got Ohio. Ohio. Which wrestler best represents Ohio? Randy Savage. Callers brought up Randy Savage. His dad ran the territory. He's from Ohio, but does he represent Ohio? Al Snow. Can you believe it? John Moxley. The Miz. Jump Around's The Miz. Max the Impaler. They rule. They've been on the show. And other, please specify. Brian Pillman. Ooh, yeah, didn't make it. Somehow. I think I'm going to vote for John Moxley. Randy Savage. Love Randy Savage. Just doesn't scream Ohio to me. We got John Moxley with 40%. Randy with 30%. Max the Impaler and other Brian Pillman tied at 10%. Anybody else want to vote? Will this go to John Moxley, Ohio's own? Mox feels more potlucky. And the Miz has been on potluck. All right, I think John's taking it. Madison Rain didn't make the cut. All right, looks like Mox is getting it, writing it down, ending this poll. One final poll before we watch our main event. We're making good time, folks. Don't let anybody tell you this show is too long. Don't let them tell you. And now, who represents Parts Unknown best? Is it the Missing Link? Is it Demolition? Is it Doink? Is it Ultramantis Black? Or is it other? Please specify. This is a potluck list, folks. Goes to Burt Prentice, says other. You know me, I'm voting for Doink. 3-way tie, other, Ultramantis Black, and the Missing Link. Goes to Burt Prentice, says The Undertaker. Is The Undertaker's from Death Valley? He's from Death Valley. Or was he originally from Parts Unknown? Demolition, easing up there. Ultramantis Black in the lead with 27.3. All right, about to shut it down and give it to Ultramantis Black. I'm gonna put him on the little ship there with in the sea. Thought Doink was from Party City. Warrior's not making it within 1,000 miles of this map. Party Unknown. Hell yeah. Writing it down. Writing it down. Why not? Looks like Ultramantis Black is going to do it. Will he do it? Will he do it? He did it. He won. Ultramantis Black One with only one appearance on the potluck. Looks like we gotta watch more. Alright. There you go. There you go. Goodbye, poll. Hello, map. Pants unknown. Whoa.
In your life, call the gorgeous ladies of wrestling 1-900-909-GALS. You're gonna love it. $2 the first minute, 35
Oh, this is a horny Ed.
Eddie Kingston, first things first. I want to apologize for the time we spent together in the snake pit. It was not a successful period for either one of us. No, no, no. I take blame for that, because I wanted everything to happen my way. It was a dictatorship, and that was wrong. In order to be a successful unit, a successful tag team, we must work together.
It's Eddie Kingston, the best wrestler to represent New York, with Ophidian.
I'm acknowledging that we need to do things together. We need to do things your way. Yes, 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 in order to defeat Niles Muldoon's army.
Okay, my way, huh?
Yes.
My way? That's fine. Only thing you need to do is fight. Nothing more, nothing less. Just fight.
That's right, folks. 19 weeks strong. It is the year of the snake, and not even Rad Lightning can stop me. 19 weeks, the year of the snake. We're trying to watch just a little snake content every single week, and I have so much more. Send me snake stuff, because baby, I'm doing it. I'm going the full 54, 52, 52, 52-week pickup. Anyway, yeah. To the haters, I say this.
In the future, everything will be simple. With just a look and a thought, anything can be yours. Looking further. Deeper. Longer. Into the buzz.
All right. George Takano did not count. He wasn't in his Cobra gear. All right. This is our main event tonight, sent in by Elliot, ATL Blood Feast. This is from the Natsupoi and Saori Anou's 10th anniversary show. The name of the show, 10-year anniversary, Our Footprints, which, hey, this potluck episode could be called Their Footprints. Their opponents already in the ring, Chihiro, Hashimoto, and Mika Iwata. They got 3,000 people into the arena for this one. Our tag team main event tonight. We're making great time. Mika Iwata in the ring. Chihiro Hashimoto, potluck favorite. A lot of potluck favorites in this one.
赤コーナーコズミックエンジェルス152センチ48キロ世界最速の妖精ナツポイ
Natsupoi. How did they know she was going to wear yellow? How did they know?
160センチ56キロ
絶対不屈彼女沙織
Soriano. Sabrina's starting to stir. Ghost of Bird Prentice has a very important question. Scotty G, if we find something on YouTube, can we send it to you on the potluck, please? That's how I make this show. And how do you send it to me? I'm pausing the action for this. I'm going to pause the action so I can tell the people. You know what? This is what you do. This is what you do. If you want to send something to me, I'm going to come right here and say it. If you want to send something to me, you got two options. One, you follow me on Instagram. Mr. Green Miss on Instagram. Taking DMs all night, all day. Or, if you're not on Instagram, send me an email. ProWrestlingPotluck@gmail. Send me links. I save everything that is sent to me. And don't get your feelings hurt if we've already played it on the show. We are 174 episodes strong, so you never know. But there you go, folks. Send stuff. Always taking submissions. And now, back to the main event. All right, our tag team main event. Next week, we are closing down this map. I swear to God. We got some middle states, some mid states. I'm going to be filling them up. If you want to know these, check out the open states and send me some submissions on those as well. Pro Wrestling Potluck at Gmail. We got open states. Submit people for those open states as well. I'd love to open the show next week by just rubber stamping some states in before we do one final vote. I'm ready to move on from this map. All right. The much bigger team of Iwata and Chihiro Hashimoto. Big Hash. Or Big Hash. That's my weekend plans. Big Hash, baby. Anou. Starting with the hair. That's what I forgot to talk about on the map. The Mulkeys, do they have any... Is there any reason that they should be in Utah? Please. Just give me some reason and I will put them there, because we had the Crush agreement. Ghost of Bird Prentice voted for Crush if I promised to put the Mulkeys. They're just pasty white guys, that's it? Ooh. I don't know. Have they worked in Utah? I need some excuse to put them there. Because there's Utah wrestlers. I thought they were from there or went to school there or some excuse. We got Max Payne and Don Leo Jonathan hailing from Utah. Max Payne. K-Ness says, this is a great one too. He says, I'm not familiar with Iwata, but she's dressed like someone who kicks a lot. Yep, there it is. Tags out to Hashimoto. Here comes Natsupoi, who just runs into a brick wall. Chihiro Hashimoto rules. Cartwheels out of Hash's throw. Oh, Hash! She could do it too. Vertical suplex. Natsupoi lands on her feet. Hits the ropes. Caught. Drops like a sack of shit. Chihiro Hashimoto with a flipping senton. Natsupoi rolling out of the ring to catch her breath. Iwata kicks her, no breath, is going through those lungs yet. Mulkeys are from South Carolina. We got Shelton Benjamin in South Carolina. Ooh! Big clothesline did not send Natsupoi over the top, just ragdolled her into the ropes. Iwata in there now. Quick tags.
まさにオファーの時に戦場の道場にいた2人
Mulkey's worked in Utah. There you go.
岩田のすごい眼光光ってましたよね。
いろんな方のところに行ってましたけど、本当基本朗らかおめでとうというムードであそこだけでしたね。
Kick out.
緊張感が。
Tag back in. Love these quick tags.
この4人全員今年10周年
実はね。同期はそうなんです。
同期なエモいですね、そういう意味では。
ちょっとそれ福田さんグッとくるものありますよね。
Natsupoi's been in there for a while. Ooh, forearm flattened. Natsupoi, or as Vagabond says, Flatsupoi. Big Hash going surfing? Nope. Look at this. Modified Dragon Sleeper. I love the Dragon Sleeper. We are living in a time where there's not enough Dragon Sleepers in this world.
正直やっぱりね、スターダムのリングですから、やっぱ最初の紙テープの量は圧倒的にね、やっぱり
本当はね、全員おめでとうなんですけどね。
そうなんです。ちょっとあそこら辺複雑でしたから、やっぱりここは勝って、
いや試合で見せるんじゃないですか、だから。
ですよね。
Hashimoto taking her time here. She's got a game plan.
ただこのねサブタイトル10年間の足跡というのはこの4人に言えることであってね。でこの4人が歩んできた10年間というものをね、いっぱいそれぞれの色で見せてほしいんですね。
Oh my God! Hell of a spear from Hashimoto. Splitting Natsupoi.
バックボーンがレスリングとバトントワリングってなかなか相まねることないですね。
So next week we are voting on Minnesota, Colorado, Florida, New Jersey. There's also Kansas, Nebraska, Montana, that I am ready to rubber stamp. I'm ready to rubber stamp some of these states, these flyover states. You call them the flyover states, I call them the rubber stamp states. Balls Mahoney from New Jersey. We're gonna have some New Jersey next week. Cause I'm a Bam Bam Bigelow guy. So next week, New Jersey will have its spotlight, much like parts unknown in Ohio and California had tonight. Arm drag. Boy, getting back in it. Desperately needs to tag out, though. This is how you celebrate 10 years? Getting your ass kicked by Chihiro Hashimoto? And Iwata here. Saori Anou, one of my favorites, who I did not know a year ago. Big boot. Sends Iwata back. Dr. Liam back checking. Rolls through, flattened by Hashimoto, always where she needs to be. The team of Hashimoto and Iwata do not want Saori Anou and Natsupoi to celebrate their 10 years. Anou's getting through to both of them. Brian, good night. Good night. Take the dog out. Tell the dog I said hello. Where's Sabrina? There she is. Oh my God, Chihiro Hashimoto versus Max the Impaler. That would be great. That's when I win the lottery, that's the kind of matches we'll have. Tag back in to Hashimoto.
いやー、分かっていたこととはいえ、有田さん、やっぱ戦場強いですね。
もっとこういっちゃあれですけど、楽な試合でもおめでとうでなんとか乗り切れたはずなんです。
Oh yeah, once I win the lottery, it's over. I'll buy House of Glory from Master P. Sabrina, say hello to everyone out there in TV land, Twitch land. Twitch.tv land.
何か本当一番名イベントでビシッと締まるような空気感になっています。
And there she goes.
膨れ上がった大田区総合体育館、これを見に来たというファンの期待値が溢れ返っています。この体で密着されるとかなり厳しい。
髪の毛、まあこれはさすがに注意されますけれども。
そして
Oh, the strength.
この状態から俵返し。
10周年でこの手術ですか。
ね、だってインタビューもねさせてもらったんですが、
I'd love to get the Mulkeys on the map, but it's got to make sense.
選手、夏ボイ選手、誰と戦おうかって同時にこの2人の名前が出てきたって。
そんなにやっぱ思い。
But to be honest, you think Don Leo Jonathan's ever been on the potluck? Max Payne has, though. I might just rubber stamp Max Payne.
で絶対に負けたくないという
複雑な感情でしょうね。
そしておそらく大さんなんでしょう、アノン選手にしても夏ボイ選手にしても、
Ooh, you heard that?
勝ちたい2人でもあるんじゃないですか。
もちろんそうですしね。やっぱり10年キャリ
Oh
ア。
my God! Attempting a top rope hurricane rana caught by Hashimoto. Poi with the save.
これぞタッグチーム。
Natsupoi and Saori Anou are a great team. They both look super pissed once they start getting into it. They both have great faces. Yeah, I don't... How many super long matches from the 70s do we watch on this show? How many Max Payne matches do we watch? More.
素晴らしい10年間を過ごしてきた4人ですね、本当に。
本当そうですね。
さあ、夏恋だ。
Goes to Bird Prentice. Doing some chat submissions. Oh my God! Drop kicking Hashimoto in the head through the ropes.
なんか途中からね、有田さんなんかその肉体改造してね、もう今
The rubber stamp states.
スタイルチェンジする選手もいるじゃないですか。
Hooks the leg, trying to get cute on Chihiro Hashimoto.
やってるだけではないですから、本当にハードな試合もこなしますからね。
Kansas, the Kansas Jayhawks, Dutch Mantell and Bobby Jaggers, who I know nothing about.
手心なの加えません。強烈なアルゼンチンバックブリーカー。
作戦だなこれ。関節とかはいいかもしれないですね。
そうですね。そしてね、なんか有田さん最近夏
Mantar from Nebraska, that's inspired.
関節を身につけましたよね。
ですよね。やっぱりこう。
でもちょっと待って。そうこれはきついこれはきつい。
普通はそこで投げられてしまうんですが、まだ粘る。すごい。
これは橋本千尋危ない。いや嘘でしょ。
Oh! Great powerbomb, Hashimoto. One of the best powerbombs we saw tonight. Not as good as Ultimo Dragon powerbombing the shit out of Rey Mysterio Jr. 3 times in a match.
ほらいつも通りにいかないもん。
チャンスをつかめることになりますが、まずい。
パワーが違うんですね。フィジカルが。
Oh my God! Wheelbarrow suplex release. Natsupoi. Natsupoi's in trouble. 10th anniversary. Will she make it to 11?
まあどれだけ間近で見たことか。
それを引き継いでますから。
そうですね。
I think Wyoming we got Garrett Bischoff.
全く遜色ないですね。
Ooh.
素晴らしいです。
Iwata, the nasty kick. Natsupoi's taken a lot of punishment in this match. Jesus.
福田さん、あのジャーマンを食らった後にこれはきついですね。
やばいですよ。フルコース食らっちゃってますからね。いやしかも。
でもいやここでね、有田さん、相手の顔を見て立ち上がってくるのがプロレスラーですよ。
ですね。いやもうできれば夏恋はこの間インタビューさせてもらって最後まで可愛く終わりたいとおっしゃってたんですけどもね。
可愛さには
この蹴りを食らって、あのスープレックス食らって。
ね、大会の中で出た中で一番可愛いって言われたいって言ってましたもんね。
言ってました。 でもそうはならないことも分かっててのマッチメイク。
Ooh. Jesus. Getting bounced around like a pinball. Sorry, Anou can't even get in there to help. Hoi kicks out. 2. Dos.
いやー、このなんか一匹狼っぽい2人だけどちゃんと連携。
China, the ninth wonder of the world, and our representative for New Hampshire. Double drop kicks, teamwork.
最大のライバル同士でもあると思うんですよね。
もちろんそうですね。ただその団体というところのくくりで言ったら絶対に東京に来て
Iwata fighting them both off. Ooh. Holy shit! This rules. This is a great tag team match.
割とね我々後ろの方からの席ですけどここは。
Before I say goodnight, I will read the list of possible titles. We got some good ones, folks. We got some good ones. I want to hear your feedback as I say goodnight after this match. Jamie Noble for West Virginia. That might be rubber stamped. I don't know who else. I also need to, we need to do the District of Columbia, D.C., our nation's capital. Big forearm. Boy, down. Daddy said so. Heath Slater of West Virginia. That is a perfect one. I'm putting him. Then we will vote. We got 2 potluck worthy ones. I can't rubber stamp Jamie Noble when there's Heath Slater around, and I can't rubber stamp Heath Slater when Jamie Noble's around. Let's do Puerto Rico. Let's do it. Let's do Puerto Rico. Oh, you heard that? Boot to the head. You heard the skull. Oh my god. Sanjay Dutt for DC.
15分経ちましたか。
早いですね。
返せるかナスポイ。返せるか。さすがにだがそこに橋本が待ち構えていた。ダメージ結構。
Batista for DC.
徹底してナスポイの。
Huang is from China, I think. Abyss? Abyss is from DC? Wow, DC's heating up. Maybe we have 2 more weeks. I don't know. I'm trying to finish it next week. I got other things I want to do. It's almost deathmatch summer. Pedro Morales for Puerto Rico. Who's been on the potluck more, Pedro Morales or Savio Vega? Tiki Savage, great name. Thanks for the follow. I do this every Thursday night. Old shows are on YouTube. This show will be on YouTube this weekend. 2. Yeah, Savio is a legendary figure, but maybe there's some like, yeah, Amazing Red, Puerto Rican. Is Red from Puerto Rico? I think he's from the Bronx. Teamwork, 10th anniversary of their... Wow, Hashimoto says, Holy shit. Hashimoto just continues to impress. Oh, folded up. Carlos Colon, true. Bad Bunny, one of the best celebrity wrestlers ever. You know me, I'm a snob. I don't watch WWE. I'm not so much of a snob that I call them WWF in the year 2025, but I don't watch them. But I watched the Bad Bunny match. It was tremendous. Red was born in Puerto Rico. I'm putting Red on the list. I'll tell Red when I see him tomorrow. When I see him tomorrow at Legacy Pro Wrestling, where the best of his students go 1-on-1 and 2-on-2 and a battle royal, and I think there's a 3-on-3. We got a tag team tournament. I forgot to plug the tag team tournament, Legacy Pro Wrestling, starting tomorrow. I'm losing my voice now. How am I going to survive? Anou and Poi. Oh my god. Whenever they start to build momentum as a team, Hashimoto takes them both out. Holy cow, Dr. Liam will be at the show tomorrow night. Now my job is to pop Dr. Liam. 2, I thought that was it. I'm going to see Dr. Liam tomorrow, and so could you if you went to Legacy Pro Wrestling in beautiful Jamaica, Queens, at the HOG Arena, a.k.a. Amazura nightclub. Poi gets her shoulder up, her right shoulder's up, referee making sure. Hell of a way to celebrate 10 years in the biz.
だって福田さんだって実際に目の前にね、夏恋選手とお話をしたことありますよね。
そう、僕が出させてもらった時は夏恋故障中やったんで解説やったんです。危ない危ない。お、抜けた。だから試合を生で見るの初めてなんですけど、やっぱすごいっすね実際見ると。さあ回す。フェアリーマジック。魔法が。
Rolled her around. Poi gets it. That was great. Your winners. Saori, Anou, and Natsupoi, 10 years in this biz. A decade of destruction. And look at that. Our little show is done. It's done. Not even 2 hours and 30 minutes. Yes. Yes. All right. Now, this show will be up this weekend. If you missed the beginning, hell of a show all night. Thank you to everybody who sent stuff in, everyone who voted. This show is as much yours as it is mine. It's actually a little bit more mine than yours, but you make this show. You create this show. People's suggestions are what makes this show. You send me a match, you send me a name. I work all week to put this show together every Thursday night live on Twitch, later on YouTube. Now here are our possible titles tonight. I also wrote down Pro Wrestling Popcorn when I finally do the Pro Wrestling movie night. Sunday night, whatever week Tom doesn't do off the grid. Okay, this is what we have. Everybody, please tell me the ones that you like. We got Retired Smart. We got Beautiful Women at War. We got Shoeless and Clueless. Proud of My Men. Howie Mandela. Hottest Thing Since Grits. Which, if that doesn't make the title, I might have one of those things on the thumbnail, a little like bang kind of bubble that says Hottest Thing Since Grits. WCW with ECW Money, Get Popped, and Party Unknown. You tell me which ones you like. We got Retired Smart, The Vest Stays On, I forgot that one. Beautiful Women at War, Shoeless and Clueless, Proud of My Men, Howie Mandela, hottest thing since grits. WCW with ECW money, Get Popped, and Party Unknown. Hottest thing since grits, getting a lot of votes. All right. Sabrina, what do you think? Oh, she's looking out the window. She's staring down at the people on the street. The people on the street that she feels sorry for. WCW with ECW money, I think, is a very good point that I made about TNA, but I don't know if it's a good title. Hottest thing since grits, we'll see how long it is. But that's a good one. All right, folks, thanks for your input. Love it, love it, love it. See you next week. A brand new show. We're finishing off the map. I swear to God.